Hello everyone, today we are testing the Eclipse, our staff torpedo bomber. And before I show you Toby, look, I was bitching about this every Eclipse video. We had lights shining onto MFDs, reducing contrast, and CRG fixed this, no more lights shining onto your MFDs. Thank you very, very much, Chris. Toby, view to the rear, yeah, nothing. View to the top, nothing. And CRG put a lot of fake switches on top that will never be used. View to the side, it's alright. Nothing down to the ground, and front is a very small slit. This is worse than a Starfarer. 1/1 missile. Shields 22, let's check component damage. Coolers at 93 already, so coolers already took damage. Shields at 90 and 100, so one shield already took damage. 1/2 missile. Shields down, we lost our wings. This happens quite often with Eclipse, but our landing gear still works. This is with all ships. Landing gear still works even if landing gear is attached to wings and we lost part of those wings. It's just free floating in space. We are at 82.03. Let's check component damage. Okay, shields are not coming back. Not good. Yeah, power plant is at 6. Coolers at 0, so we are pretty much done for with coolers at 0. One shield at 0, the other one at max, so I guess this is a bug. Only one shield generator is in a default location. Yeah, I mean, with coolers at 0, I think we shouldn't even fly anymore. Yeah, oh. She is very sluggish. I can hardly control this. If I just accelerate, it's fine, I guess, but then she is just spinning. And now it says system overheating, and we will lose everything because coolers at 0. 1/3 missile. Yeah, just shutting down. I'm pretty much sure power plant, coolers, shields all gone. Okay, something is floating through my cockpit. Yeah, lost wingtips again. Cannot do anything, and I'm pretty much sure I cannot restart using my key. Nothing. Using mouse, well, I have to find it first. Okay, power off. Flight ready. Yeah. Yeah, Badger says 151. No, I cannot fire, I cannot move, I cannot restart. Coolers, power plant, and shields are totally gone. 2/3 missiles. The two memes explain why I do this, and I use missiles and torpedoes as my yardsticks. Eclipse is done in 3.16. In my tests with ships in standard loadout and high alpha damage, she's tougher than Arrow, not as tough as Aurora MR. Yeah, a lot of ships are shutting down in 3.16 because power plant or coolers are destroyed, and Eclipse is even more fragile. She's losing her components very quickly, even when hit by 1/2 missile. Component damage was introduced in 3.15, and there are a lot of problems, a lot of bugs, and values are all over the place. For example, hit points. CRG knows about this and they will fix this. Let's take a look at the patch comparison of data of the Eclipse from 3.2 when she was introduced until today, and she is now shutting down when hit by one size 3 missile, and coolers were already very low when hit by one size 2 missile. Would I go into battle in Eclipse in 3.16 if I needed a staff torpedo bomber and if staff would actually work? Staff is broken since 3.14. Sure, I would take an Eclipse, but she is also the only staff torpedo bomber. Yeah, staff is broken since 3.14, values are all over the place. CRG knows about this and CRG will address this. The bad things about Eclipse are terrible cockpit view for no reason. This cockpit view is worse than the cockpit view of a Starfarer. Staff doesn't require a bad cockpit view, not in real life, look at B2 Spirit, and not in the game, look at the Saber. Yeah, no idea why CRG did this. Do I feel more stealthy when I cannot see anything? Like, if I cannot see anything, others cannot see me? Putting your head in the sand? No idea. And the good things, CRG fixed lights shining onto MFDs, reducing contrast by a lot. Thank you very, very much. And torpedo firing speed is very quick again. Eclipse has a very hefty price tag, so my rating for Eclipse in 3.16, assuming that staff would work, would be a 3 out of 10. I would still use an Eclipse if I needed a staff torpedo bomber, that's for sure. You can find a link to my spreadsheet and a lot more useful guides in the description below. I hope you had fun watching this video and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you are still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.